I can't believe I'm in the company of such amazing women. I will literally need many a Xanax to deal with them later. Just took a picture with Jennifer Aniston. I was like, wow, this is crazy. I got here as a result of a YouTube video of a song I made when I was 19 years old. She mentioned it, but it's about my genitals. I was a kid from Queens. I was raised by my grandmother. And I remember the feeling of not having a roadmap to my own destiny, coupled with the intense urge to pursue something that made me feel free. And after my YouTube video my vag went viral, I then proceeded to record, produce, and mix and master an album sitting on my bed. If it wasn't for my intense love affair with music, I would not be here today. I'm so proud to be here in support of Building Beats. It's an organization dedicated to kids with a focus on minority and underserved communities. It provides them with free digital music and production courses, as well as entrepreneurial classes, the tools they need to be in charge of their own future and to be in charge of their own destiny. Sometimes I don't feel power, and I've talked a lot about imposter syndrome. I'm literally a walking definition of imposter syndrome. But I think that's something that we all go through sometimes. But I've come to realize that the true power we possess comes through our stories and how they influence others to believe in their own. The power of my story, a girl with the voice of a pro wrestler, the body of Pikachu. The fact that I am standing before you means that someone else can do it too. I am here today to talk about Nina Jacobson. I first met Nina Jacobson on a Skype call 3 years ago for Crazy Rich Asians. Thank you. Thanks. It's actually available on Blu-ray. When I do Skype calls, I tend, I don't wear pants. I just wear the shirt and I do my makeup. But because you're sitting, so I don't wear pants. So I wasn't wearing pants when we first met, Nina. I'm so sorry. Then I realized that I was so nervous during the call because I knew then that this movie would change history and change my life. At the audition for Pakelin, I remember meeting Nina and thinking like, okay, so this is what an actual boss bitch looks like. I was definitely nervous, obviously, because I knew that I would make Pakelin just more unnecessary than she needs to be. During the audition, I was kind of unsure of myself, but I heard Nina chuckle through it, and it put me at ease. And I could tell then that Nina believed in this movie so much, and even when I didn't, she believed in me too. Nina Jacobson is the hero that we need right now, and I don't use that word lightly. Yes. There she is. I've been looking for you. I was like, Nina's over there. To be a hero means to be admired for courage, outstanding achievement, and noble qualities. Nina has built an incredibly successful career in an alarmingly male-dominated profession, fighting relentlessly to give traditionally silenced groups a voice. She speaks her mind, even when it might bruise a couple of sensitive male egos or two, and isn't scared to stand up for what she believes in. Also, her work ethic is insane. Like, I'm pretty sure Nina came out the womb like with an iPhone, and her parents were like, "Oh my God, a baby," and she was like, "Just 1 second," and she doing work emails. Nina, I am inspired by you every day. You're my hero and a hero to women everywhere. Thank you for believing in me. And, if you got another project coming up, I'm available. I'm just saying. Well, I am deeply honored to present the award for Equity Entertainment for Nina Jacobson. We are raised to feel very American, and when we go back, we're told that you don't belong here. When you go back to where you belong, you also feel like a stranger there, and it's a constant feeling of being lost in translation. And I think that's what really resonated with me with The Farewell. I hope I could get more lead roles, but you never know. I think that right now, if I were to take part in a project, I would love to try and find people that have been directing for a long time and maybe have not had that opportunity. I love working with those kinds of people, so I don't know if I'd do that next. But I think that the future should always be in support of one another, especially of my community. Yeah. But people still make all these assumptions about me. Like, for example, some of my friends are like, oh, you're in movies now, dude, you must be loaded. Which is not true. I am not a crazy rich Asian. I'm more like a rebuilding my credit Asian. Like, I'm not buying private jets. I'm splashing out on Economy Plus with the leg room. So it's like an extra appetizer at Red Lobster, you know? Like, I buy my underwear in packs of 12 at CVS. That's me. Thank you. That was a hard, he loved that underwear pack joke. I'm actually from New York. I grew up in Queens. Queens. My dad still lives there. My dad. People assume my dad has an accent, and he does. He sounds like Donald Trump. Because they're both old guys from Queens. So whenever I go home, he's like, sweetie, I love you so much. Never forget, your family's from China. No, but before we start, I just want to say, and this is a true story, back in 2000, I came here to 30 Rock and waited outside when my idol, Lucy Liu, hosted SNL. I was a kid, yes. I was a kid and I didn't have a ticket, so I knew I wasn't getting in, but I just wanted to be near the building. And I remember how important that episode was for me and how it totally changed what I thought was possible for an Asian American woman. And standing here tonight is a dream I never thought would come true. So when I was young, I was searching for idols. I was searching for my story. And I never saw girls like me. And when you don't see girls like you, it makes your dreams seem impossible. But luckily, I had 3 things. I had Margaret Cho, God bless. God bless Margaret Cho. I had Lucy Liu, God bless. I had the Joy Luck Club, God bless. Have you guys seen the Joy Luck Club? That movie is like the Asian American Titanic, okay? For a 7-year-old to watch the Joy Luck Club on a loop, like thanking my grandma for bringing me here so I wasn't left on a roadside. That was my childhood. Flash forward to 2012, I was working as a publicist for a book company, and I was also producing music. I'd been producing music, and a friend of mine was like, hey, I just heard this like dope song of yours. Do you want to make a music video? I think you guys know what song I'm talking about, right? My vag. I'm sorry, James said his parents are here, I'm so sorry. So I was like, I can't do that because I have a job now, I'm gonna get fired. And he was like, my friend was like, no you won't, just wear big glasses to cover your face. And I was like, oh my God, you're so smart. I was fired immediately, okay. Immediately fired. I didn't even get a chance to explain. And so I one day woke up, I was working at a vegan bodega, shout out, vegan bodega, and my vag, sorry James's parents, went viral. And I think it happened for 2 reasons. The first, because no one had ever seen anything like me, and that's why they clicked. And the second is because Asian American women never saw anyone like them. And I don't think that progress is necessarily sprinkling in Asian people to create the illusion of diversity. I think that progress is giving us the ability to tell our own stories. Asian people need to be seen, but they also need to be seen as authentically themselves. And I have the body of, thank you, oh my God, that was a great whistle. I have the voice of a pro wrestler and the body of Pikachu. And I stand before you tonight as a message that dreams can come true.